Yo, it's me, RTG, back with some more Voice of Cards. Yo, Blue Oceans. To answer your question, yes, there are 3 separate games. They are a series that Square Enix started about a year ago. So, Isle Dragon Rose is the first in the series. I don't remember, but the Maiden one is the second. Beast is the third, which would have released a few weeks ago at this point. So I hope that answers the question. But yeah. Isle of Dragon Rose is about a year old. I think it's Forgotten Maidens or something of the sort. Is, I believe, released in February. But hey, welcome to the stream all the same. Hope you stick around, and if you enjoy what you see, granted we are as far as I'm aware, I think there's only one ending in at least this one. I don't know. I really try to keep myself blind on the other 2. But as far as I am aware, the Isle Dragon Rose only has one ending, but I believe there may be at most 2. I think there is an endgame, as far as I'm aware. I think there is one endgame decision that affects things, but I don't know if it changes the ending per se. But yeah, as I was saying, if you are interested in the game, you could stick around for a few minutes, see like what it's about. We're only maybe 2 or 3 hours into the game, and that is like a slow rolled 2 hours. Oh, 3 hours. 3 hours 8 minutes. And I believe I spent more than 8 minutes at the end of last stream playing a in-card game. But it wasn't really much to write about. It just gave like a couple in-game cosmetics. Okay, so semi-quick recap. We are in the town of Thriston. We got here last stream, and we were tasked to find the doctor that lives in this house, which sent us out on a mini quest to a cave in the local area. So we did that. He asked us to find a particular treasure of his. And so okay, I feel like this is going to be a bit too fast for me to read out loud. Okay, so I guess that is the official end of chapter 1. Greetings to my favorite criminal in chat. Changing appearances. It is possible to customize the appearance of certain game elements such as your avatar, dice, and card design by selecting Customize from the title screen's option menu. Further customization options can be unlocked by completing certain conditions within the game or by purchasing add-on content. Build a collection of customization options to create a game appearance that suits your taste. Okay, next objective, set out for the bewildering wood east of Thryston. So, in terms of customizing, you guys would see, I believe, one change since last stream. The only thing I changed was, I believe, okay, that was quick.
With a whoosh of displaced air, something shoots across the path right in front of you. What is that thing?
Okay, I saw something red. Okay.
Glancing in the direction it went, you see some sort of bottle on the ground. You head over for a closer look. Whoa. Your eyes dart around furtively as you slip the expensive-looking bottle of medicine into your pack.
Don't know where it came from, but I know where it's going. So yeah, I unlocked a new card sleeve table and dice, but honestly I believe the default ones looked a lot better. The only thing I ended up changing was the table. As part of the recap, we explored the entirety of the area. We found a couple events. We made a decent amount of gold actually from a bunch of treasure chests we found. We even found some armor from Mar, which helped save a bit of gold. And now we are heading this way. But okay, we can't walk on that tile. So into the bewildering wood we go.
A thick fog impedes your vision. You surmise this is in no small part why they call it the Bewildering Wood.
Your ability to manipulate the camera has been restricted. Again. Yay. Okay, navigate the bewildering wood.
You hear a beautiful melody flowing from the forest depths. It sounds like singing, or perhaps birdsong.
Okay, listen carefully, find the singer, or...
As you listen closely, you are struck by a sudden dizzy spell. You sense a presence growing closer, but cannot react. The grass rustles, then a monster slowly shows itself from between the blades. It's a harpy. Realizing you've been caught in the harpy's trap, you ready your weapons. Don't hold back.
Okay. If playing Pokemon all these years have taught me anything, this harpy is either weak to ice or thunder. Okay, it's not ice. pass with Mar. Just so we can do a bit of research. It resists thunder.
For some time after that, you find yourself trembling at the mere sound of a bird's tweet.
You know, random guy standing there like
Many a brave soul has set foot in this wood, only to be swallowed up and never seen nor heard from again, the traveler intones gravely. They also tell of a certain tool one needs to get through this place.
we got it, said certain tool. Uncovered. Thank you. No card left uncovered. Okay. If this isn't weak to fire. Okay. That makes it. That won't be enough. Okay. It's good to have guaranteed damage. Okay, treasure discovered. I don't remember where on the rotation we are, so we start with the left. You know, I think those were just all around decent picks. So
A message is written on the sign. Seek out the Force Stealer hidden deep in these woods.
find and examine the Force Stealer found in the bewildering wood. Okay, that says the same thing. That is a tree we can't walk on. If I were a magical stealer, where would I be? Melanie levels. No speed boost, which I'm kind of disappointed about. What is... Okay. It's a decently strong enemy. Is it weak to lightning? Is it? Is it weak to freeze? Okay. At least we know lightning is neutral and it should be able to should be able to do 9. Okay. Body slam is guaranteed damage. Need to roll decently high for this to work. So close. Oh, and there's the crit. Okay, worked out. Level up. Only HP. Treasure discovered. Okay, that's down there. Easy 500 gold. Okay. If I were a magical stealer, where would I be?
You have found the Northern Stela. It doesn't look particularly special. You resolve to touch it anyhow.
Okay. 3 more. We can only skip a couple tiles at a time.
A bunch of nuts fly off from the trees, but you and your friends hightailed it out of there before any of them could hit you.
Fool me once.
The next Stela is... You hear someone murmuring? It sounds like a man, but you can't really be sure in these woods.
You fulfilled the necessary requirements and unlocked Woodlander Man's flip side story. Okay. Next Stela. My gut says south.
That was lucky.
Yep. Should have healed Mar. Unless they get a hit. Okay. Ooh. HP attack defense. Regenerate. Periodically restore own HP by 5 for 3 turns. Another quality salve.
As if drawn in by the voice, you head deeper into the forest, where you find a woman playing a stringed instrument. Why won't the right words come to me, she laments, her fingers stopping on the strings.
Okay, I was expecting this to be another happy and that we are going to try sneak up on it.
Hearing her sigh, you offer to help her with her song. Very well then. Please finish this verse, she responds, then begins to sing.
In a snow-covered town, I hear a voice. Oi, oi, oi. Q. Or it's freaking cold.
You shout the words in a loud voice. The woman's mouth hangs open, wide. The words are so plain, perhaps overly so, which is precisely why they pierce the heart, she says. Your cheap words somehow resonating with her. She
I had some sort of musical talent.
Use your lyrics, imagining the royalties. You happily agree. You have found the southern stela. You smack it and hear a sound off to the west. You'd best head that way next.
Okay. See? Always go with your gut. If I remember correctly, should be able to. Okay, I think this is moving faster. Okay, that is the stela, which means there may be something somewhere else, because there's a decent amount of the bewildering which we haven't seen. Protector Hunt. Add 5 to target's defense for 3 turns. And pop onto the stela.
You have found the eastern stela. You see the words Melody of Fortune chiseled into the corner.
Find and examine the last stela, which my gamer sense tells me is back at the entrance. Yep. Okay. Is this okay? That's another 400 gold. Somebody's going to have to pay for copyright. Okay, I spot an unfamiliar face, possibly 2, because I don't remember the guy being there.
You did great.
Thank you. sapling treant. Okay, so let's see if we can up the game speed, because
The man sighs, realizing he may never be able to escape with his current tool set.
there's a treasure chest back there. Should be able to deal too. Okay. Okay, there's the other Stealer, so I guess it's safe to talk to this girl.
I need to hit the Stela every single time I want to go home. What a pain, the frowning woman sighs.
Oh. You fulfill the necessary requirements for the Woodlander's woman, flipside, sorry. This feels like a trap. Or not. Windstay ring. Protection against wind plus 2 speed. Let's see if anybody could use that. Okay. Equipment. Not equipment. Items? No. Setup. Right. Okay. Numbstay gets 2 speed. Protection gives defense. Okay, I think we can safely move this over and give Mar added protection. So at least this way we know what the turn order looks like. This stuff wasn't here before.
You have found the Western Stela, which you swear up and down was not here when you came in. Nevertheless, you give it a smack. You have found all 4 of the Stela in the Bewildering Wood. On a perhaps related note, you hear a sound emanating from the east.
Explore the eastern edge of the Bewildering Wood. Guys, can you hear me in chat? I am getting a buffered connection on my end, so I'm wondering if that extends to you guys as well. So do me this favor, type 1 in the chat if you can hear me, and type 2 in the chat if you cannot. Check. 2. I do not know what's going on. Okay, I need to remember to make a mental note. Okay. Let's see. Alright. Apparently chat is working, so we continue. And we head east. Okay, more people. Okay, one of these again. I don't think we tested fire. Okay, so you do have a weakness and you resist lightning if I remember correctly. So I think it's a basic slash. Okay, so fire beats wind. I think that would be our best.
Fortune favors the bold.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That was lucky.
And I guess those guys resist slash damage. That should be able to. And a simple body slam. Oh, those guys are actually worth a decent amount of EXP. Okay. Trim the numbers. Weaken the big guy. Do the AO damage. Ow. Okay, a basic fireball shouldn't kill. Another opportunity to heal. And then Mar with the KO.
Good work.
Thank you. Speed up. Requirements for the ogre.
The woman appears to be lost. How do I get out of here? She asks with furrowed brows.
Okay. I doubt highly that things have changed in the northern. Okay, there's a direction to go that way. Hehe. Okay. So, this may be me thinking too hard about it. But usually, like you would have seen from the event like a couple seconds ago with the nuts trying to fly off the tree. I believe that events that have happened before usually don't have any kind of audio prompt. And the listen carefully, we've done. The find the singer, we've done. I feel like
Attributing it to your imagination, you decide to ignore it. A short moment later, the melody stops.
Okay.
You examine the
That
stela.
was very small brain.
The message carved into the stela reads, "Play in tune with the forest." You hold the woodland flute you received from the good doctor in Thriston. Doot
Play.
doot doot doodly doot 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 doot. You blow a handful of pleasant enough notes into the woodland flute.
That was hilarious.
You soon become aware of accompanying percussion, which reveals itself to be a series of impeccably timed footfalls racing toward you. A young woman appears before you. "That was absolutely dreadful," she whinges, her jaunty gait betraying her enjoyment. She calls herself Ridis and declares herself a woodlander, resident of the bewildering wood. By sheer coincidence, the flute on which you played those notes was one designed to call the woodland people to your side. What luck! She agrees far more readily than you ever anticipated.
Sorry about that. Stunned by your good fortune, you ask Ridis to lead you eastward out of the forest.
But, she continues, extending her hand, you'll have to hand over the woodland flute first. That'll cost you 1,000 gold pieces, you say smugly. Ugh, it's always about money with you travelers, she snorts derisively. Her face contorts in disgust. She reaches into her cloak. "Hey, what about my money?" you stammer. Before you can finish your thought, Mars' tongue whips across your hand, snatching the fruit and sliding it into his gullet. Ridis gasps. "How could you let him do that? Just one of those fruits sells for 10,000 gold pieces," she shouts. "So
Sounds like
you
a scam.
can pay me back for the fruit your little friend stole, or you can hand over that flute," she says, pressing her case.
Yep, scam.
"I think you've lost this one," Melanie says, snickering. You look down at Mar, who seems quite pleased with himself. "I suppose I have," you sigh in resignation. You begrudgingly hand the woodland flute to Ridis. Ridis plucks the woodland flute out of your hands with glee and begins playing it as she skips away. Well, playing is a generous term. It sounds as though she may as well be murdering the poor thing. Ridis makes it clear that the fastest way out of the woods is through woodland, where she lives. "It's that-a-way," Ridis says gleefully, pointing past the stela before you.
Impossibly, a path to woodland has been hidden behind the stela this whole time. Coinky-dinkly. New objective. Take the shortcut through the bewildering wood towards woodland.
"Welcome to Woodland," Ridis says, gesturing out over the village. "Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm quite busy for the rest of the day, so you'll have to wait till tomorrow to leave the forest," she says, and makes her way home.
Retire to the woodland inn once you've thoroughly explored. Okay. Carriage shop, a well, inn, an apothecary, game parlor, item shop, armorer, Redis's house, exit. Okay. First stop. Current gear. This is an a 4 attack upgrade. Current gear. 3 defense upgrade. Current gear. A 1. We lose a defense but gain speed. Current gear. And we have the ring of protection. I don't think we have a poison stay. So let's see. Upgrade. Upgrade. And I don't think I need anything else. I'll buy this just because. Just to have it in the inventory. Do I want this just because? No. Save at least a bit of gold. Item shop. Nothing useful. Game parlor. I guess all the game parlors are universal. It. Yep. Okay. Apothecary. Nothing useful. We can though sell items. We have 1, 2, 3, 6 quality salves. We've never used one, and I think we've used like 1 regular salve. Just need to get rid of a handful of these, because by the look of it we're actually getting close to full on inventory space. Sell one of these too, because these are worth 5 of the small ones. We have 3 revives. Soulstones seem like they're going to be useful late game. Okay. Now we actually talk to people.
You happen upon a man greedily guzzling well water. Could it truly be that much better than ordinary water?
Mature man's card.
Welcome. 100 gold pieces will get you wherever you're headed, the master says as you set foot in the carriage shop. You will be instantly transported to any location you've previously visited. Travel for 100 gold pieces. Welcome to the forest oasis, the man greets you warmly. Apparently she's heard rumors of the dragon destroying another town somewhere. Our village would burn down so easily, she mutters, perhaps a bit more afraid of the symptom than the cause.
Something though, I do remember.
This shortcut is reserved for use by woodland citizens only, the guard barks, clearly unwilling to let you pass.
There is a weapon, a quote-unquote legendary weapon.
You learn that Ridis's
in
family
Advent.
is mired in debt and living hand to mouth. And I know how they got in so much trouble, the rumor mongerer says deliciously. We are not in the business of meddling in the personal affairs of others, Melanie says curtly, cutting her off.
Okay, so I guess only thing left
Been
is
a
the
while since we've had any outsiders, the innkeeper says, beckoning the party inside. It turns out this inn is simply a place where the poor, lost souls trapped in the bewildering wood may recover. You may stay as long as you like, free of charge. The wooden dining table practically groans under the weight of the platters upon it, all brimming with meats and vegetables from the bewildering wood.
Also seems sketch.
I've certainly earned this, you say to yourself, as you slide into your seat at the table, positively drooling over the feast before you. Melanie takes no note of your boorish behavior, uttering a small prayer of thanksgiving before reaching for a plate of vegetables. Mar sits, eyes fixed on the food upon the table, statuesque in his stillness. What a good boy.
Ahem. Whirl, glub, 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 snort, yum, 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 slurp, glug, glug, slurp, glub, yum, 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 crunch, 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 gulp. And scene.
Mar clears the entire table in a matter of seconds, even emptying the water barrel in a single gulp. He lets out a self-satisfied burp that sends a small jet of just drank water arcing out onto the floor. The sun sinks low, and the day draws to a close. A scream pierces the silence. Fire! You leap out of bed, adrenaline coursing through your veins. The others follow suit, and before long you've burst through the front door and into the street. Riddis's house is ablaze, a nearby villager screams.
To Riddis's house. Yep.
My mother is still inside, Riddis shrieks, darting past you to fetch water from the well south of the village. Riddis is gathering water in an attempt to fight the blaze all on her own. Mar's eyes light up. He scrambles over the edge of the well and sucks the well dry in an instant. He pokes at his swollen belly and gestures toward Riddis's house, as if to say, "Get me back there, quick."
You. Oh, have to actually
Mar
stand on the
douses
house.
the house with the water he sucked up from the well. The fire is reduced to mere embers, and all is well. Or so you think. Something darts out from behind the house and attacks.
Side note: Mar used water gun. It was super effective. Ooh.
And fight.
Happenstances can sometimes occur during battle. You can see their effect with the Y button. Okay. Freeze. Okay, it is weak. Fire should not resist electricity. Good roll. That is the exact opposite of a good roll.
Oh?
Oh. Everybody gets a little bit of recovery every turn, I think. No freeze, but good damage. It's a bit. So, dude, why do I keep rolling so low? Yep. Won't be tempted to use fire. Achievement unlocked. Battle tactics. 500 EXP and 1000 gold. Level up, speed up. A skill acquired. Would-be hero recovers 5 HP after combat ends. Abilities are skills that confer passive effects in battle. They take effect automatically without needing to be equipped. Mar levels up.
The fiery beast dispatched. You return to putting out the last of the blaze with Mar's help. Ridis's mother, now safe, tells you the creature came out of nowhere and set the house aflame. What would bring a creature of fire to a place like this, you wonder?
The next day. Open the menu, select set up, and then select abilities. Setup. Select setup, and then select abilities to see the abilities you've acquired. Yes, I would like to view the abilities. Okay. So I guess it, as they said, it's just passive stuff. I don't know why, but it seems like Mar does a lot of damage and no damage
Light
at
breaks
all.
on a new day, and the commotion of the fire feels but a nightmare. You lead your party to Ridis's house to ask for safe passage out of the bewildering wood. Though spared from complete collapse, Ridis's home has been thoroughly scorched. Ridis's mother tells you she was once deceived by a crooked merchant and plunged into debt. Ridis has been working to repay the debt ever since her mother took ill. You lightly press your thumb and forefinger to the corner of each eye, a mixture of sadness and anger swirling within you.
Thumb and forefinger? Like, right. Seems like a weird combination.
Ridis's mother is in no small amount of pain.
Cough, cough.
The item you've proffered has no effect on her illness, but I appreciate the thought all the same, she says. Ridis's mother hands you mysterious card 3 as a token of her gratitude.
Oh. Okay. Mysterious card 3. And unlocks Ridis's mother's flipside story.
Ridis sits alone in one of its rooms, the air thick with the smell of char. There shouldn't be any fire creatures for miles, she grumbles. She says the monster appeared while she was playing the woodland flute last night. As to why any monsters, let alone fire monsters, appeared, well... Despite the circumstances, you ask Riddis to lead you out of the bewildering wood as promised. I did promise that, didn't I? She says wearily, rising from her seat. The poor girl is clearly still in shock. Why do you want to venture out beyond the bewildering wood anyway? She inquires, as she gathers this and that in preparation to leave. We are in
off
search
to
of
see
the
the dragon.
You say valiantly, adding, the reward will be significant should we defeat him. Honesty is the best policy. Sounds like a real risky way to make a living, she replies flatly, feigning interest. A group of Ivory Order people came through here just the other day, she explains. You connect the dots with malice. At last, Riddis is ready to depart for the edge of the bewildering wood.
You connect the dots with malice. Those three, you see. Riddis joins the party. A maximum of 3 characters can participate in battle. Select the party and setup. You know, actually swap Omar. Level 7, 25 HP, 16 attack, 9 defense, 11 speed. Fastest character we have, no abilities, skills. Loose arrow is a basic attack. Poison arrow deals dark damage and inflicts poison if it is 4 or greater. And quick shot is double damage. Equipment: Dryad's bow, Dryad's garb, and no accessories. Depart from the eastern side of the Depart from the eastern side of woodland and make your way through the bewildering wood. Okay, quick run back to the armorer and see if new stuff unlocked since... Okay, Dryad's bow is her current gear. Oh, she can wear a breastplate, which is speed down, defense up. She has Dryad's garb equip, or adventurer's attire, which is also speed down, defense up. I don't think either of those are necessary. Poison stay though. Poisons. You know what? We have the goal. Buy and equip. Okay, everyone is fully equipped.
This road takes you to the east side of the bewildering wood. But you'd be hard-pressed to find your way without a woodlander's help, the guard warns. Upon seeing that Riddis is with you, he steps aside and lets you through.
Okay.
The eastern portion of the woods certainly does not want for thick, soupy fog.
And back to having little mobility.
You turn away, ready to lead the party deeper into the bewildering wood. Wait just a moment, you lot. calls the voice of an older man from somewhere behind you. Ridis appears to be familiar with him. She calls him Mr. O. Here you are, young lady, he says, handing her a slip of paper.
Invoice for rental property damage and associated repairs totaling 1 million G.
Oh dear. Further, Mr. O explains, Ridis did not have a fire insurance policy at the time of the conflagration, and so she shall have to pay in full. I'll thank you kindly to pay by the end of the month. Bye now, Mr. O says, receding from view as he returns to the forest. Hee hee. Ridis lets out a bemused chuckle, her demeanor remarkably calm for what has just transpired. She pulls the woodland flute from her cloak and begins softly playing. Ridis's ear-splitting performance, shall we say, draws monsters out from behind the trees. Within moments, they are nearly upon you.
What was your plan? Okay. These probably resist poison. But they are poisons. Cause afflicted with poison take 1 to 6 points of damage at fixed intervals. Let's just see what it looks like. Nice. So I guess 1 to 6 damage at the end of their turn.
That's odd. I must have made a mistake, Ridis says, burying her face in her old book once more. She opens the book to a particular page and thrusts it in your face. You can't tell anyone in the village I let you see this, okay? It's a page of sheet music with a note scrawled beside it that reads, "Play this lucky tune to reverse your financial fortunes and make money woes a thing of the past." No matter how many times I played this last night, our debt never went down, she fumes, incensed. You inspect the page a bit more carefully. Off in a corner, in letters so small as to be illegible, another message reads, "May summon monsters if played incorrectly."
Gotta read the fine print.
You finally see that so long as Ridis holds the flute, this is nothing more than a monster conjuring melody. You snatch the woodland flute from her hands. "You have lost your flute-playing privileges," you inform her. "But I'll never escape from this mountain of debt without it," she cries, clearly still believing in the melody of fortune. Melanie quietly opines that while Ridis is many things, bright is not one of them.
Rough. Next objective, pass through the bewildering wood shortcut. And monsters. Okay, I'm still weak to fire. Ow. That mushroom just shanked me. That mushroom just shanked me again. Pass, heal critically.
Fortune favors the bold. did great.
Ooh. Thunderstorm. Deal attack +4 bolt damage to all enemies. But I feel like, yeah, each character in your party can set up to 4 types of skills. But do I want... you know what? Take out Magic Strike. Gonna risk it. Yep, that's not the order I want them in. Fire, swap, freeze, swap. So we have fire, wind, water, and thunder damage on Melanie. Poison over here, thunder over here, but he also has a heal. Okay. Place doesn't look very... Doesn't look like there's much up north. Event. Listen
Your
closely.
body is soothed by the gentle tone. It feels as though your fatigue has somehow washed away.
All party members heal by 8. Okay.
That was lucky.
So close.
You did great.
Okay, decent combination. Treasure discovered. Destructo box. Green fungos. And the slime with a shield. More defense. Treasure chest with Knight's Chainmail. What is this? What is this? What is this? Equipment. Knight's Chainmail is okay. Speed down, defense plus 6. It's a good thing we didn't buy anything for this. Okay, this thing was weak to fire. Let's see if it also has some dealings with poison. If I just didn't use that last turn. And I don't know why I'm targeting the slime with the basically guaranteed kill move. That should be okay. More than enough.
You did great.
Okay, Mars still gets EXP even though he's on the back line. Rolling Claw, 1.5x damage. And treasure. Okay, these things are getting very close to just being sold. Yep. Okay, Riddis levels up, defense and cornered prey. Add 3 damage to target if afflicted by status ailment. Nice.
Here, Riddis chirps, pushing overgrown boughs and shrubs aside. As she does, a hidden path out of the bewildering wood comes into view.
Leave the confines of the bewildering wood to the shortcut, which is not what we want to do, because there are more cards to flip. Yep. See? Treasure chests with oil. It's totally worth it. Okay. See if we can do some math. 1 here. 1 here.
Nice work.
None here. They both attack. And elemental resist down. So -5 to win for everybody. Poison damage there. And now we thunderstorm.
You did great.
Okay, leaving the woods.
At last, you are free of the bewildering wood. Praise the power of the woodlanders, you squeal in admiration of Riddis. She giggles bashfully. You've certainly kept your promise, you say. Thank you for showing us the way. I was hoping I could join you on your quest to defeat the dragon, Riddis suddenly blurts out. She takes out her old book and thrusts another page in your face. This week's creature of fortune is the dragon. Boons may befall those who encounter him.
You know what? I understand.
Melanie's jaw goes slack. What is the deal with this book, Melanie? I can probably pay off my debt if we can just defeat the dragon, Riddis chirps, revealing her true intentions. No, I won't dilute my share of the riches any further. No more additions to the party, you bark. Have you no heart? Are you just going to leave a young, helpless girl like me to drown in an ocean of debt and deal with that crusty old man? Riddis fires back relentlessly. I want to go. No. So goes the endless chorus of your thoroughly unproductive argument. Melanie calmly reminds you that the party in its current form stands little chance of defeating the dragon. See? You need me, Riddis says, sensing an opportunity. Your well-reasoned argument of no thwarted, you nod your head in resignation and welcome Riddis to the party.
Next objective, head east to Unionville. So, as we begin chapter 3, we end today's stream. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. Apologies for the technical difficulties, but circumstances beyond your control and what's not and forth which. So, this concludes today's stream of Voice of Cards. So, we'll be back on Monday to continue. In the meantime, you can expect an episode of you can expect a upload of today's stream tomorrow on the YouTube channel. You can also expect on Friday a continuation of the Humankind series that we've been doing. So that is the link to the YouTube channel for all those viewing on Twitch, and for all those on YouTube, yo, what's up? Greetings from past us to future you. And for all those watching the stream tonight, you can check out the YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe to the video, and if you aren't already, you can follow the Twitch channel here. It's free, it's fun, and it helps promote not only me but the stream in general. And with that, I officially thank you guys, and we'll see you guys on Monday. Peace, love, and tranquility to all of you.